When you first meet someone, you're not going to remember everything about them. Perhaps you'll remember their name or what job they do or a distinctive physical characteristic, but you're not going to know them intimately. But that's what we're going to begin doing today as we take a deeper look at the angels. Welcome everyone. It's Marcia Martin, the Heart Healer, and today I'm going to introduce you more deeply to Archangel Chamuel. Thank you to the viewer that suggested that we look at these angels more deeply and said they knew little about Archangel Chamuel, so would I please expand? So today is your opportunity to really get a deep look at Archangel Chamuel, because if you're going to create a relationship with the angels, and it is so important that if you are working with the angels that you have a relationship with them, a friendship, then you need to know who they are. Just like you have your best friend here in your physical body, you can have angels who are also your best friends. But we tend to bond better with people that we know and admire. So I'm going to share with you a few of the details about Archangel Chamuel, and this beautiful energy loves you so much that they gave me a blessing to share with all of you. So the first thing you need to know is that Archangel Chamuel is a being of unconditional love. So you can come to Archangel Chamuel and share any concerns or worries or fears, and you will not be judged. You will not be condemned. You will not be mocked in any way. And this may be very different from a physical experience that you are having currently. I so encourage you to seek out the angels if you are in a situation that is mocking or abusive in that way. All of the angels operate on the principle of unconditional love. Archangel Chamuel is tasked with bringing that forward for us into the world. Archangel Chamuel is on the pink ray and is known as he who sees God or he who seeks God. So if you are wanting to open yourself more fully, and I do so invite you to do so, if you are wanting to open yourself up to a deeper relationship with the divine that is absolutely personal and not based on anybody else's ideology, religion, or any other kind of teaching, then Archangel Chamuel is a wonderful guide to help you, because he is one who seeks God and has seen God in a way that we may not be able to while we are in our physical bodies. So, Archangel Chamuel is also known as one of the seven core angels, and these are a group of angels that oversee protection of the world. It's part of the group of angels called the powers. And the job of the powers is to stop negative forces from overtaking the world, from getting such a deep grip on the world that those of us who are steeped in love are not able to combat those forces. So we have this group of seven angels, this core group of powers that help block the negative energies and the negativity. Archangel Chamuel is important if you are feeling fearful about world events. This is events that you feel are out of your control. So perhaps you're living in a dictatorship and you have no control over the laws that are made, or you have been part of a natural disaster. Certainly, we are all experiencing the blowback from the coronavirus outbreak. So this is something that is out of our control, but nothing is out of control of God, and the angels help by directing forces for our benefit. So when you think of the angels, think of them as like individuals who have a certain skill set. So just like here in our physical bodies, we might have the skill set of understanding computers, understanding automobiles, understanding the human psyche. Those are very different skills that don't have much overlap. God understands all of it, but sometimes the presence of God is so massive that it's difficult for us to process it or to really understand what it is that we are needing to process in order for us to get the information that we need. The angels are the mechanic, the computer savvy person, or the psychological interpreter that can help us drill down to that core area where we may be needing help. So it's not that we are worshiping angels and ignoring God. It's that we are taking out that being that is really good at explaining the information that we currently need, and we are asking them to just work with us, help us gain the understanding that we require so that we can be more of a beneficial presence on the earth to ourselves and then to all others. And that's why we would ask the angels as opposed to going right to God. Now, Archangel Chamuel is also important in helping us protect our personal world. And that means relationships, whatever relationships may be important to us. This is not limited to romantic relationships, but it includes romantic relationships. It also includes work and life. So relationships that you may have within the home, which are familial and not always romantic. These are the relationships you can have among siblings or with your children. However, Archangel Chamuel can help you with romantic relationships. Let's say that you're wanting to attract a romantic partner, or you're wanting to deepen the relationship that you are currently in, or smooth the way in your current relationship. Archangel Chamuel helps you build a strong foundation of meaningful and long-lasting relationships. And by that, I mean a relationship that begins with yourself. So you would call on Archangel Chamuel if you are feeling a little shaky within your own self-worth. And you would begin there, learning how to love yourself, understanding that once you love yourself and once you are overflowing with that love, it will be much easier for you to be loving and understanding of all of the other people in your world. Perhaps you have a boss that is difficult for you to get along with, but you really love your job and you're not interested in leaving that particular place of employment. Archangel Chamuel would be a wonderful support, but they would ask that first you do the work that you need to do on yourself. We can't leave ourselves out of the picture and assume that it's somebody else that's the cause of the problem. Begin with yourself. Do the work that you need to do to clear and heal trauma, limiting beliefs, negativity. Fill yourself up with that unconditional love that is always available. And then start meeting people from your place of overflow. Instead of trying to meet people from your place of emptiness, it's time to meet people in the overflowing abundance that is provided when you align with the divine. So Chamuel will help you build a strong foundation. And Chamuel will encourage you by leading by example, by coming to you with kindness and loving. Archangel Chamuel will help you attain a state of peacefulness. He'll exchange that pain that you may be feeling for peacefulness. Now remember, you've got to agree. You have to be open to receiving. But if you're ready to let go of whatever it is that caused you pain in the past, if you're ready to elevate, to really open yourself to receive, Archangel Chamuel will help you let go of the pain and step into a beautiful place of peace through the kindness and the love that he brings forward into your energetic space. Archangel Chamuel will remind you that you cannot achieve anything if you do not love yourself. And he will help you to develop compassion. Perhaps you have gotten in the habit of being highly critical or judging yourself. So one of the ways that Archangel Chamuel will help you is to help you step back into loving and honoring all that you are. It's really important that you begin to learn that you, just as you are right now, are more than enough. You are worthy and you are deserving. Archangel Chamuel can help you with that. He'll help you bring balance into your life so that you are able to remember your greatness as you let go of those areas in which you just didn't measure up. We always have areas in which we're working to improve, and that's a wonderful thing. But there is absolutely no reason to be disappointed in yourself or to be self-condemning. Begin extending compassion first to yourself, and then it will flow naturally out into the world. And so the final thing that Archangel Chamuel helps you with is helping you come back from that place where you may feel lost or overwhelmed. If you feel that you have gotten yourself way out in a place that is difficult or uncomfortable, and it can be for any reason, ask Archangel Chamuel to help you find your way back to your heart center, back to the place where you are capable of aligning with the divine and living your life from a place of brilliance. And now, please join me in receiving this blessing from Archangel Chamuel. Just close your eyes, take a breath, and receive. Dearest Archangel Chamuel, I thank you for coming forth into my life today. Dearest Chamuel, please bring forth upon myself and all those I hold dear the blessing of unconditional love. As I open my heart to receive this blessing in all of its fullness, I relax into the certainty that I am safe and loved. I am held within the heart of the divine. And I, just as I am enough for this moment and every moment to come. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, for blessing me with this truth. I step into the grace of God's love right now. And so it is, now and forevermore. Amen. Let that blessing rain down upon you, penetrate within you, and land deep in your heart center. You are more than enough. And as I leave you today, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who are liking, sharing, and subscribing to these videos. Please continue to comment and to share what you would like to hear more about. And please continue to share. The more that we understand the assistance that we have with the angelic community, the more beautiful world in which we will all get to live. So deepest gratitude and appreciation for all of you. And now I ask that if you wish to go deeper, if you want to dive into the angelic community, please join me on my website, MarciaMartinTheHeartHealer.com. It's Marcia spelled M-A-R-C-I-A or MMHeartHealer.com. There are so many ways that you can receive the help that you need. Join my community and get ongoing support for a very low monthly sum. Or if you really need to be supported, then sign up to work with me individually. I want you to receive the help that you need and to know that you are never alone and you are always safe and loved. So until next time, I'm sending you all my